the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes. Makes me wonder.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog. It's actually 12 o'clock, so it's not morning anymore, but I just finished getting ready for the day. I put Lila down for a nap around 10:30, 11, worked out, showered, did my makeup. Now we're here. I'm gonna go just sit on the deck for a little while. It's very nice out. It's been nice and I wouldn't say cool, but like 70, so it's so much better than when it was 90 degrees and humid. It's just like perfect weather to just hang out outside. So I'm going to do that because when Lila's awake, I really can't go on the deck because just like the space between the bars scares me that she could slide through. So I don't go out there. We go like in the grass and stuff, but I'm going to go sit outside, drink some water and just get some vitamin D. As usual, Lila and I don't really have much planned for the day. I think Chelsea's going to come over later when she gets off work, and of course the living room is a disaster, but I already cleaned it like twice today, so we're just gonna wait. And I have to clean my glasses. There's so many smudges on them. I like can't even look at the screen because I see like triple. Ellie, do you have any thoughts on anything that you'd like to share with the class? Anything? No, she doesn't. You guys know I'm always on the hunt for like a good show, something to watch, a good movie, you know. So I always get good recommendations from TikTok. Like that's my whole For You page these days. I started watching Yellow Jackets on Paramount Plus. So good. It's about a plane that crashes. It has like a private plane with a team of high school football students and like a few adults, like 1 or 2 adults maybe. The plane crashes in like, I think the Canadian wilderness, and they have to survive. And it's like lots of twists and turns, and it goes between then, which was like 1996, and then them now as adults, like whoever survived. It's so good. And I think you can watch it on HBO, not HBO, Amazon if you have like the Showtime add-on, but you can always do like a 7-day free trial, I think, and just watch the whole thing because there's only 2 seasons. Look at Peach just living her best life. I just went into Lila's room. I thought she was awake because I heard her, but she's still asleep. So good thing I didn't wake her up. It's 12:30, so I really need to start the mashed potatoes because in the crock pot they do kind of take a while, but it's gonna be so loud. So I had to wrestle the crock pot out of the cabinet.
Makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. I just wonder. It really makes me wonder.
Say good morning. Good morning. Look at this ponytail. Lila took a 3-hour nap, which is unheard of in this household. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder.
It is now like 3:30. If you watch my TikTok lives, I feel like I reference that all the time. I get hives recently and it's so annoying and it's random. I cannot like connect it to a certain thing or like item of clothing or product. I don't know, but I'm getting them right now like over here and I just want to scratch. Anyways, after Lila got up, we played outside, we played inside, she ate a little lunch. Right now she's having a little pouch, which I got this little contraption. Can I see that? Thank you. I got this little contraption you put the pouch in. So if you have a toddler, you can give it to them, they can have it, and you don't have to hold it in fear that they're gonna squeeze it out everywhere. But the mashed potatoes should be done like an hour. I would say they're like kind of tender right now. Basically, you just cut them into like 1-inch or 1/2 inch pieces. Put enough broth at the bottom so that like, I would say half of them are submerged. And I put adobo and garlic powder in it just to season it. And then you mash it up. I'll show you what you do once it's like cooked, but it's really easy. If you're making mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving especially, great way to do it because you need like so many potatoes when you're feeding, you know, a lot of people. Jesse is still at work. He got these homegrown cucumbers from a customer's house, but it's so weird because they're like prickly. I'm like, Jesse, are you sure these are cucumbers? Because they're kind of freaking me out.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away? Show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of?
All right, I'm gonna cook dinner now. It's like 4:30. I just finished the potatoes. You saw what I did. I just like mashed them up. I wish I had a potato, like an actual masher, but I don't. I would just use like a spoon. And really you should add like sour cream or something to make them like fluffy and creamy, but we don't have that. So I just added butter and milk and they taste fine. They just don't have that like fluffy texture, but that's fine. I also just threw some asparagus in the oven, but you've seen me make asparagus like 8,000 times. I just put a little olive oil, a whole bunch of seasonings and roast them at 425 for like a half hour. Anyways, I'm trying to find something to watch while I cook the chicken. I think I'm just gonna do Real Housewives. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I have to finish that Alani New because I am like not gonna make it through dinner. And I don't know when Jesse's gonna be home. So Real Housewives.
How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
If it looks like I was just crying, it's because I just cut 2 red onions. But while the chicken is cooking, first of all, I just add spices, garlic, adobo, and paprika, because the paprika makes the chicken like a nice brown color, and I hate when chicken is like white. And then for the French onion part, you take one of these Lipton onion soup packets. I just put it in a measuring cup, and I do about 4 cups of water. I'll start off with 3, mix it in. Well, I'll show you. I'm just going to start off with 3 cups of water though. Just mix that up. And I let the chicken cook pretty much till it's completely done, because you're going to remove it and put the onions in this pot. One time I let the chicken cook like halfway, because they say like, oh, then you add it all back together and then it cooks. To me, it just took way too long that way for the chicken to finish cooking in the onion, so I just let the chicken cook completely. And also in the meantime, I cut up the 2 red onions. The recipe calls for white onions, but for whatever reason, we always just have red. So I use red. They really don't taste any different. They just taste like onions, so. I take the chicken out of a pot, or out of the pot with a spoon, because you kind of want to keep some of the liquid in there. If you were using a pan, you probably have to use a liquid to scrape up the rest of the burnt like chicken, which is part of the seasoning, but I'm using a pot just because the pan that we have is not big enough for all this. So anyways, then I put the onions in, and you're just going to let them cook down. The longer you let them cook down, the better the flavor of the onion is. Ideally, you would cook it like really low for like an hour, but I'm not doing that, and I never do that. So I keep it on like medium-high heat, cover it, let it cook until the onions, I would say, are like 3/4 of the way done, and then I'll add the liquid. So I added the French onion soup mix. Just let it cook down. I did a little cornstarch to thicken it. And now I just added the chicken back in. I'm going to let it sit for a while because Jesse's still not home, so it has time to thicken up. And if it doesn't, I'll do another cornstarch, and I'll show you how I make like the cornstarch slurry thing, which is like how you thicken a sauce. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this so it kind of heats up, but the steam doesn't stay in to make it more moist. Okay, sorry, it is very hard to vlog and do live and watch your child and cook dinner at the same time. But the chicken is done. You saw what I did. The only thing that I did off camera was add cornstarch so that it was thicker. Oh, the asparagus. Actually, it's pretty good. It's not burnt. I put paprika on it, so that's why it's a little bit darker in color. It's a good thing I didn't add flour because Chelsea is going to come over and she is gluten-free.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
Good morning, you guys. Now it is Thursday. Hanging out with Lila, doing my morning skincare because I'm a wretched beast and fell asleep with my makeup on last night at like 8 o'clock. It wasn't even like Chelsea stayed over late. I just simply didn't want to take my makeup off. So I washed my face, and then I used these facial radiance pads from First Aid Beauty that I really like. Then I ice rolled. I got this new ice roller from Amazon. Oh my god, they're like, I don't even know what they're doing. They're not mowing the lawn, but it's something really loud. I got a new one because Lila broke my other one, and I really like this. I feel like it stays colder longer, and it's a little bit smaller, which I like. Then I used this oil from Talm, which I got when I ordered my Artie Pop baby carrier. They just sent it so I could do my gua sha, which is what I'm doing right now. I've piled on top of like 100 things because I said this in a previous video, but I have been clenching my jaw so bad, and it makes my face so puffy and like inflamed. So I feel like this is the only way I can kind of get rid of some of it, and it also really feels so good on my jaw, like right in here. I've also been using this new deodorant. They did send it to me, but this isn't sponsored. It's by Wild. It's like, first of all, it's in grapes. That's my name. So cute. But it's refillable, and you just like get these new little pods and put them in the deodorant. So it's so much less wasteful. You don't have like a big plastic thing you're throwing out all the time. This one I think is like tea tree something. And this one is coconut and vanilla. I'll link this down below. They did give me like a referral link. So I don't know. I think you get like some money off. So I'll link it below. I've really been liking it. And it's just cute and sustainable. It's now 1 o'clock. No, it's 12:30. Lila just woke up from her nap. This outfit is from Old Navy. It's so cute. It's pretty chilly today, actually, so I figured it was a good time to wear this. I spent her nap in bed with my heating pad because my stomach is killing me today. Just like my cramps. So I'm finishing this Alani Nu from yesterday and the day before, so it took me 3 days to drink this. Let's show your outfit. Oh, there she is.
When it's cold, and don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are.
So I'm working with Nanit on Instagram. So they sent me their camera, which I'm so excited to set up. These cameras are amazing. We kind of just got like a no frills camera. But I'm so excited to use this because it's like such high quality. But I have to mount it on the wall, and that's going to be a challenge for me. But I've just spent the day, because it's like 2 o'clock now, doing a whole bunch of research because Jesse is buying a business and commercial property. I've never done a commercial real estate deal before, so I'm just looking into that. Also, like buying a company is way different than buying property, obviously, so looking into that too. And I have to draft up like a little contract, letter of intent sort of thing. So I've just been looking into all that. I just made Lila lunch. And that's really it. I need to have more water because my freaking stomach is killing me. It is now 6 o'clock. Worst Vlogger of the Year award, but other than going outside with Lila, I had to spend so much of the day just researching stuff on the computer. So that's what I did most of the afternoon. And then I just put on yellow jackets before and made Lila dinner, which of course was all over the floor. I don't really think she ate any of it. And we're going to order dinner tonight for Jesse and I because the last thing we have to make this week is salmon. And I just can't do it today. Like, you know, when you eat the same recipe so many times, like, I can't deal with salmon right now. I'll have to find a new recipe to make with salmon for tomorrow, but I just want to, like, order out today and be done with it.
It really makes me wonder.